Well, welcome back. This is Dr. Smith, the eaterologist. Today, we are going to put together a 5-shelf storage unit from ProSource. That is an exclusive brand serviced by Lowe's. I picked this up and another one just like it to install in our storage closet where I'm keeping my canned goods. So up until we got these, we've just been leaving them in the boxes, and it's been a little cluttery and hard to get the jars as I needed them. And moving them around has made the boxes a little bit soft, and I've been uncomfortable with the way they've been handled. So these shelves, and as you can see, they can make a bench or they can make a tall set of shelves, are very strong. They are 1,000 pound capacity per shelf. And so it gives us the ability to really stack canning jars and other food products on them that we need to. So I'm going to open this one and we will proceed with installing it into our closet. And as you can see, these are the shelves. There are 5 wire racked shelves. This is a 3 foot by 18 set of shelving. And I've laid out all the components that I need. Here are my front and side rails for one set, and here are the front and side rails for the other. These little plastic components are a tool for wrapping around the side post, the uprights, and holding them together while you're assembling them in the tall fashion so that you can have a double-sized shelf. I'll show you that process as we move along and get these into place. So right now I'm going to open up the shelving, get the plastic off from it, and get the rails and the upright posts ready to go. So we've got our components, our shelving uprights and side rails, all in the closet. I have counted them to make sure that the proper amount of pieces are here. The upright posts, I will need 8 of them. The long side rails, I will need 10 of them. The short side rails, I'll need 10 of those. And the supports for the shelves, for the wire racks, I will need 5 of those, and I have them. And as you can see, the closet is quite full. We have a lot of canning jar boxes on the floor. Those will be emptied and put onto the shelves as time goes by. We also have some 5-gallon buckets underneath that have some dry goods in them. So we have quite a few things that we are working with and trying to get some visibility on and some order. There's not a lot of order that you can have in stacks of canning jar boxes. So we want to have more control of what we're doing. And these unclip, they have to have a little bit of pressure on them, which is difficult to do with the camera in hand. So I've put the shelving unit into the wall where it belongs. Took a little bit of persuasion. It seemed that the back part of the cupboard area was a little bit tighter than the front part. So it took a little bit of persuasion, nothing any of you wanted to watch me do. But I got it there, and it was, it's a good fit. I am going to now proceed to put in the other rails and finish up this project. So at this point, we're going to put in the side rails. We're going to count up 9, same as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to put this rail into place. And I'll put it on the right way. And that's going to be a big plus for us. So just to be sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one's in place. We'll do a little tap. And there we have it. Oops. Okay, we don't have it. There we are now. It would help if my hammer was straight, but over the years, and this is very old, it has become a bit worn. So we'll put the other side in. Let's keep that hammer a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to put on our back rails. And we'll tap that back into place a little bit in just a moment. I want to get everything set on that back wall. We'll take one more rail. And there we go. So and we've got those into place. I won't be putting the top shelf in right this moment. I'll do that a little bit later. I'll show you the end result when I get it in. But I will be placing the screens down inside of it, the shelving, the wire shelving. I'll get those and we'll be right back. One piece that I didn't do yet is put in these cross pieces, the cross supports for the shelving. And these surprisingly give them quite a bit of support holding it in. One of the issues I found in the past without these little brackets, these little bars, is that these shelves may have a tendency to bend forward a little bit as you're trying to pull something heavy off. And when that does, the wire mesh will, the wire shelf will fall down inside. And these are pretty easy. If you see, they're just a little small hook on the side of it. They just hook into a slot. You give a little push, and down they go. And that's it. And again, they don't look like they're doing much, but once the pressure of the shelf is on there, they hold quite well. So we'll put our shelves in. I like to have my shelves with these smaller wires on the top. That way when I slide something across, they are the highest edge to slide on. Just turn them at a little bit of an angle and they go right in. Sorry about that. I forget that's on my head and I will bump into it several times. And as you can see here, this is where I took out a shelf. There was a single wooden shelf in here. This was a closet for clothes and different things for a bedroom. And we just use it for some supplies. So I took off the cups that hold a coat rail, a shirt rail, and I also just popped the shelf out of there. I cut around some caulking that was there and the paint and just tapped it out and took it right out. If we ever determine that we're going to sell our home and move somewhere else, we will put that back into place, put a little caulking with it, and a quick paint job, and it's going to look as good as new. And I'll be able to take my storage shelves with me. So I have one more shelf to put in. And then I've got the one piece of cardboard cut, and I'll show you how that's going to go. And we'll put that on top of one of the shelves. It works very quick and very easy. And so there we have just a piece of cardboard. As I said, it's just the piece off the box. It gives a good support onto the shelf. Gives something that's not this edge that might catch as you're sliding things, but at the same time, a canning jar isn't going to set very well on those shelves. But as you can see, it sets perfectly well on this. So, okay. So once I have the top shelf completed, I will give you a picture of what the whole thing looks like, and we'll go from there. The shelves are done and the shelves are loaded. So I'm pretty pleased with the way they came out. I've got the food stacked on them, side of the boxes, on the shelves.